Okay, individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings... What? Okay, but playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent of your exposure of highly disturbed content? Okay, I guess we're... Oh. Okay, settings? Unseen text. Oh, no, enter my name. My name is... What is my name, guys? Oh, I can't use space? Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori. Hey, I pronounced it right. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. I don't want to say auto, because I can't read that fast a lot of times. Anyway, the more I get into it, the more I'll be able to read fast. But we gotta go in character here, so you know. The kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long, question mark? For so long? We used to walk to school together on the days like this. It's so hard to read. But starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Rude. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Sayori. Ah! Ha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? Wait, that was on point. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Kuro. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Oh, it looks like she's just trying to flirt now. Whatever you say, sorry. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. So they're saying they look like ants. Increasingly speckled, meaning you can't really see them very well. By the way, Kuro, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. That sounds like me. I'm a solo player. I haven't been looking either. Definitely me. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. Sounds like Kane. When I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Totally sounds like me. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. This is just crazy. You're just crazy. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years. Because, wait, what the hell? What the hell is a NEET? Because you're not used to the real world. Wouldn't this be the real world? Well, you trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll be a little? Be a little? Hey, give me a second. One thing I forgot to do is put up the chat. Okay. I just said YouTube. I'm not doing a drunk stream, what the hell? Hey, what's up, Doggy Kruger? And what's up, bro? What? Hold on a moment. Does it? Yeah, I'm not doing a drunk stream, what the hell? Give me a moment now, I gotta edit this crap. Okay. The title is not drunk stream. What was it again? Crap. Doki Doki Weird Club? Question mark. Alright. So we're doing this. I need to change those damn tags too. Come on, save. Did you save? Please save. Oh. Please, YouTube, work for me, okay? Alright, guys, so if you are YouTube Studio. Aw, hell no. Damn. Okay, there we go. So if you guys are having the issue where it's saying drunk stream, just refresh your page or your tab and it should fix. It shouldn't say drunk stream anymore. Alright, what I'm going to do is I want to pop out the chat, then close that page, bring this one over here so I can see what you guys are saying. Bring that small. Make that a little bit. There we go. And a little smaller here. Alright. Make that a little bit smaller. I hope that doesn't screw with the stream. It did, didn't it? Oh crap. Alright. Give me a sec. I don't know why this does this, but sometimes it just does. Minimize. Okay. So instead of minimizing it, I'll just keep it down there like that. That way I can, you know, kind of see. Alright, so I hope it kind of showed all that shit in the very beginning. Anyway, you wasn't really missing anything because even if it was, it'd be disappointing, but I was just reading some crap. Nothing odd or out of the ordinary happened. Alright, back to the story here. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! I mean, yay! You know, why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? And more than that, I'm surprised. I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. That's definitely Kane. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. For what? Clubs? I mean, clubs. Sorority wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Soror? Sorority must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I guess I should have been paying closer attention. People wouldn't be sneaking up on me like that then. Damn it all. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Here you go, boys, exaggerating. Again, sorry, even if you're a little right. How would you know if I was spacing out? If I was just, just looking around. Anyway, it's called sleeping, because people sleep in class, Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Well, gee, thanks for the compliment. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, now you can come to my club. Sorry. That's what you intended this whole time, isn't it? That's exactly the reason why you brought up clubs to begin with. It's not because he was worried about me being antisocial. He just wanted me to get closer to you. Just so you can keep an eye on, maybe she's stalking me. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sorority's voice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Yeah, just kind of like I like to create guilds or clans, not because I really want to, group up with a bunch of people. But I like to start everything from fresh. Even if there's a higher end guilds who, are way up there in top rank, I like to start over and start, new. Which, of course, I'll allow everybody to join my guild, clan, club, tribe, whatever I'm playing, whatever. And we all do that stuff together, alright. Sounds gay, but it's whatever, Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Wow, I'm intrigued. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Oh well. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. You did what? You didn't even ask me? How dare you just offer me out like that? And Nasuki, did cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sorority is even that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning to have planned all of this out. Hey guys, is my microphone coming through? I want to make sure. I want to check. Check on my trusty tablet. That's if it'll load. Catchy ass music. Testing, testing. Hello? Hello? That's if it'll load. Okay, so it is working. Alright, good. Then we shall move on. I can't say yeah, whatever. I already did that. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by the cup for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go. Not like I have a choice. I'm hungry anyway. Cupcake sounds nice. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Do I not have a say in this? Even if it sounds like something I would do? I dejected follow sorority across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sorority, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Did you break something? Can't just open it normally? Just gotta swing it open? Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me that. Don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Wait, she looks like Sayuri, or whatever her name is, from High School of the Dead. She seriously does, the one with the sword. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayuri. Why did I say Sayuri? I just realized that. Or is it Hakume? Anyway. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Well, of course. Girl too. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. What? Ah, Kuro. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. It looks like I'm not wanted here. Can I leave now? After I get my cupcake? All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of incredible cute girls. Oh. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to sorority. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sorority says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. She looks like she hates me and wants to kill me. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say that. Oh, don't say things like that. What you mean, like those? We're not gonna get into this, but this is your casual hentai type of moment. Don't say things like that. Oh, and her name happens to be Yuri. Wow. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sori and not Natsu, or whatever. Okay. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? No, I don't know you. Who are you? That's right. It's great to see you again. Monika smiles sweet. We do know each other. Well, we really talked. But we were in the same class last year. I don't remember you. I don't know you. Because, probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. I'm not amused. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You smile too? I mean, wait, what the hell am I reading? I'm just making up my own words now. You too? Monika? Come sit down. We made room for you at the table, so you could sit next to me. I'll get the cupcakes. Finally! That's the whole reason I came here. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sorori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sorori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh-ah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes. Hold on a second. My thought of a fluffy cupcake is moldy. Are you sure this is safe to eat? It's Japan, of course it's safe. Everything looks fluffy over there. No hard feelings. I like Japan. Japan's cool. I like the Japanese culture. Decorated to look like little cats. Well, the whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Hey, I want Kane to make me some fox cupcakes like that. That's a great idea. They gotta be anime foxes though, not the normal ones. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking. You're saying she's good at baking, but not styling? She just took half of her day to make cat cupcakes, not normal baking cupcakes. Have some respect. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sorori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious. Sorori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Of course. Man, why do people talk with their mouth full? It's a sign of disrespect. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. What are you, nervous? Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sorori said. Well, maybe. But not for you know. You dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? It also helps you sleep. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Really? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Oh. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. If I didn't enjoy reading, I wouldn't be playing this game. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in disbelief. In relief. Not disbelief. Ignore me. Monika raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I didn't consider it. Oh wait, yeah, it was for a cupcake. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I practically dragged her, I was practically dragged here by Sorori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sorori seems really happy here, so I'm gonna lie. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it, like cooking and baking, and cupcakes and ice cream, even though they haven't got to the ice cream yet. That's what I'm waiting for. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. So why are they like all on the same page here? And I feel the one left out. I feel kind of weird being in his club as the only guy. It's kind of sexist. Okay. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of their efforts to start something brand new. I know that all too well. I started a brand new club in Rocket League, and I don't really have many members. Mainly because I don't try to invite members, and I've never, advertised it or anything like that. But yeah. So if anyone's interested in joining my Rocket League club, right now it's currently on PS4. Send Warrior Werewolf a message whenever you're on and you have Rocket League, and I'll send you an invite through invite to I blanked out for a moment. I'll send you a party invite in the game, and then I'll send you an invite to the club. And then I think there's a way where you can actually play with your club mates, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so yeah. Got some cool colors and shit. Anyway, back to here. Okay, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I try to carry people in Rocket League, and it doesn't always work. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard, just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Joe Fox, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga! I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Nasuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Nah, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Later traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I like fantasy books too. We're on the same page here. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I thought I heard somebody. Okay. And telling a good story is such a foreign world and equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. I just really grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Wow, I consider myself as a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. It is only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monika. I'm probably pronouncing that word wrong, or her name wrong. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Kuro? Sure. Okay, yeah, sure. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Kuro. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these people, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. I'm not happy though. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Come on. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for that cupcake, I would be super pissed. Okay, you're on to me. I think she can read minds. This is bad. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Oh, shit. I hope it's... Yeah, it's still moving, I guess. Okay, I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Ever remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Kuro, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, I can really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety well up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsu clean up the... Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Kuro, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Alright, I just want to make sure that everything is still... Because my computer was dying. I need to get a desktop. I really want to get a desktop. Okay, well apparently it is. So, I guess we're good. With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Okay, this one looks like she's 14, this one looks like she's 15, 17, and maybe 16? Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. What, are you this desperate? Come on, man. That's all he's thinking about. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem first, the most. Okay. Uh... Mine's gonna be like... Gotta choose strawberry. Vajira, I have the option. Strawberry it is. I chose strawberry over cute, guys. Remember that. Okay. Hi again. Glad to see that you didn't run away on us. Haha. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, girl. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature while you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Wow. Sori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Nasuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her mega collection in the club room. Nasuki finds herself stuck between saying Manika and manga. Manga is literature. Is it? Swiftly defeated, Nasuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Kuro always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Do I? Yeah, I guess I kind of do. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Oh. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Kuro can become good friends too. Sorry? As usual, Sorry seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait. Well, wait. Sorry? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out one of the books I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monika. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga! You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga is one of the most things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Yeah, yeah, so, what's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out with the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Whew. Seeing a box set with one book missing is practically the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Pair of fake girls. It's a series I've never really, heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's demographic, or it's simply terrible. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. Wait, so you want me to look through a door? Okay. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. Well, I've been making some comments. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Kuro. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. I run by that quote. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my face. I think I read that wrong. It should have been face anyway. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time, like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. But that I can say, it's a particularly bad thing. It's not particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet. So I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typically a slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these. Since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make for the lack of plot. Times it. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, what the heck? I think Something was up with her arm. Either that or I'm delusional. Okay. Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of beginnings is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at this ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the character. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all of their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, Nasuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Nasuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would ever get into something because it's a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable? Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Nasuki's interest in bacon. Baking, not bacon. I got bacon on my mind now, great. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? What I get out of mangas is I want to be a superhero. Oh yeah. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Yeah, do you guys know what I mean? Huh? Mm-hmm. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped a page. Suddenly Sanuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happened. Nasuki puts her fingers on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. It sounds like Uncharted when you're playing Uncharted. Nothing goes your way. That's why I like Uncharted so much. From the first all the way to the last series, which is I believe the 4th right now. Though I haven't even played the 4th game yet except for the demo, or the beta. I played a little bit online and I played some of the very beginning of the demo, where you were driving a vehicle. I should really get into it. I might start a YouTube series for it. I was waiting for a special moment, even though it's an older game now. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Misuki's voice sparkled with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Nasuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay everyone, are you all ready for today's poems? About damn time I want to know what I wrote. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Nasuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Nasuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you worry. Or, don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Vanuki just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow. I only got partway through the volume so far. Oh, so now she's giving me a deadline to read it. Oh, that's great. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Nasuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then, I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sorori and Monika enthusiastically pull out the poems. They love to use the word enthusiastic and enthusiastically. All these big words. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Nasuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. Hold on a minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna check your cane. Sure. Do you have any number? So do you have any number? At least you're alive. Right? The drinking work? Yeah? And now you're kind of sober. I'm not mad at it. Even though you can go hard. So look at that. I'm actually streaming. I'm still streaming. Yeah, I kind of worried about you a little bit. You've been forcing yourself so well. You didn't have any forces. But I'm not mad. Yeah. Yeah. Are you sobered up? You know, the thing that maybe it's closest to that is focus on is that well, I think they too. It was all fun to me. You're ready to shout. You're ready to shout. Sucks. You turn the hot water out. And I tried to cook you some burns. It still hurts. Yeah. Yeah. She drank only once. In a small ones. And I drank like a little bit. So funny. No. I was there with you for a while. And I started to feel like it's like we were bad. You don't feel Alright, and I'm back. So, oh crap, alright, I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, Well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Misuki reads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinions. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, aha. Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Misuki retorted, gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go and announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. So, Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? You're fine, I guess. Only because Minuki will make me if I don't. Okay. Oh, your screen is a bit off. Can't see the dialogue. As if it was zoomed. Also can't hear any response because still working. Oh. No dialogue? Crap, I didn't read that. Okay, so what I need to do real quick. There we go. So what I'm going to do, so I can read that, is I'm going to go to the video and read the last part of it. Oh, it is zoomed. I wonder why. First, save. Alright, I guess we'll be done with this game for now. And we're going to take our chances with Yandere Simulator. I hope YouTube doesn't ban me for this because that would suck. But that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to close the stream and I'll start it back up once the game is installed. Okay.